Yeah, ma'am.
So today we're going to see about the link. Okay, how the links are working in a HTML. Okay, so we have two types of links. One is internal link and another one is external link. Okay, so for the linking purpose, we have to call the anchor link or href like this. Okay, we can create here. Here itself we can use it. We have a internal and external link. Okay, so for link means we have to follow anchor tag. The A is to be anchor, and inside an href only we are going to paste the link. Okay. So what is the difference between internal link and external link means? Internal link, here you're creating some other HTML file. Okay, so in case here we are going to create another HTML file. So we are going to call another HTML file into one HTML file means that is said to be an internal. Okay, external means you're copying some other website link. So for example, we can take an Instagram search. You want to, if I click this link, automatically it will be redirecting to the Instagram page. No, that is said to be an external link. Okay, so the entire Instagram page is not created by ourselves. Okay, it's a third-party library. So we are just copying the link and we are pasting here. So if you are using any third-party library and you are pasting into your web page means inside an anchor link means that is said to be external link. Okay. Internal link means here itself we have to create a HTML file and here itself if you click the HTML file it will be directing to the particular HTML file itself. Okay, so for example, internal link. Here I'm creating, wait, we can create a folder. HTML folder. So here I'm creating a about.html. Okay. So here I'm creating a about.html file. Now I'm going to call the about.html file into one HTML file. Okay, so here itself just for, so if you're creating a file inside a folder means you have to call the folder and you have to call the file name. Okay, then only it will support. So if you're directly creating a file name here means directly you can call the file name here. Okay. Here we are creating a file name inside a folder. So we have to call a folder name and then you have to call the file name here. Just I'm using a click to see about page. Okay. So we have to run this. See, here we are having. So if you are using an anchor link, automatically it will taken like a linking purpose. See, this is and all text. But if I click some arrow key is coming here. Okay, so if I click, it will move on to the welcome to about page. Okay, so this is said to be an internal because here you're creating. Okay, the about.html is created by ourselves. Okay, so we are creating an HTML file and we are calling the HTML file into one HTML. So this is an internal link. Okay, external link means say call an anchor link. Click. Here we have to copy the Instagram link and here we have to paste. Directly paste here. Now see, we have a two links. Okay. So this is if I click this link, it will move on to the about.html file. If I click this link, it will move on to the Instagram. So this is said to be an external link. Okay, see here, if I click any other link, it's opening into the same tab itself. Okay, see here, we are opening a JavaScript tab here. Okay, so if I click any other link, it's opening in the same tab itself. So you want to open in a separate tab means inside an anchor link. Okay, just use a target and use a blank. If I click see, this is the JavaScript file and this is an about.html file. Again, if you want to move on to the Instagram, it will move on to it will take on a separate tab for this. Okay. So we have two types of link. The one is internal link and external link. Okay, so you want to copy any other third-party library link, you have to copy the link, you have to paste it here. This is said to be an external link. Okay, this is not internal, external. So if you are creating an about.html or any HTML file and you are calling that particular HTML file into this link, that is said to be an internal. Okay. So for main also you can able to use. Okay, inside HDF itself, directly you can specify the mail ID also. Okay, so if you have clicked the mail means it will be redirecting to the mail app. Okay, so same thing for a mobile also. So when a laptop use a mobile, it will not support. In case if you're opening your website into your mobile view means in that case you can call the you can be able to use the mobile number here and if you click the mobile number it will open the contact page like that. Okay, so these are the tabs we have. So for image tab we have to use the img. Okay, here itself you have to call the img tab and inside an src you have to paste the image, you have to call the image part here and what is the alt means it's like a information message. Okay, in case if you're copying the link from the Google, okay, so you're copying the image link and you're pasting the image link here. In case the image is deleted by the Google itself means the image it will not support here because the link it will not work. So in that case, if user can see your web page means they can able to easily understand inside here you have to specify the what type of image you are giving here. Okay, in case here you are giving some other flower image means you have to specify this is a flower image. So suppose if the image is not supporting to the web page also, the text message the user can able to understand that it is a flower image or some images you want to specify here means we have to specify what type of image it is. Okay, so just create a folder. We have to take some images. So directly you can copy the link also you can able to paste it into your passport. That also will work. Or you want to save the image also you can able to save the image. Now we can see whether the image is supporting or not. Yes, it's coming. Now see, the image is taking a full width and height of the image. Okay, so when it's coming to the CSS, we can able to reduce the height and width and height. Okay, but now we are learning in HTML. So in HTML itself, we are having an option to reduce the width and height. Okay, just inside a tab, just call the width and make it as a 100. And same for height, make it as 100. Now see, okay. So in case here, I am specifying, say, same thing we can copy here. Inside here, I'm giving a image data. Okay, but we have a images only. The folder name is images only, but I am using a images data. Okay, and here inside alt, I'm specifying image. Now see, so this image it will not support because we are calling a wrong folder name there. Okay, but if the image is not support, also the user can able to easily understand with the help of this text message. Okay, now tell the anchor link and image is said to be an element or attribute.
It's attribute.
Attribute, ma'am.
Why?
It doesn't have closing tag, ma'am.
Okay,
Attribute provides the additional information to the element.
okay. Till now, we are having any doubts? What is internal link and what is external link?
We can
Uh,
use
we,
internal HTML files or links means it will internal. We can use from that outsourced third party library. Some things means this is external.
internal link is into the same section of the same web page. The external link is calling the another web pages.
Okay. So next is list in HTML. For this, we can create a separate. Okay. So we have two types of list. Okay. So the one is order list and another one is unordered list. Okay. The list unordered list. Okay. So the order list means we have to specify OL. Okay. Inside a OL, OL is said to be an order list, and inside a OL you have to call the LI. Okay. So the LI is said to be a list. Okay. So here I'm passing. mm, Okay. Now see, we have to run this. See, this is the order list. Okay, so order list means if you're calling a OL and inside you can able to pass a multiple LI. Okay, automatically it will take a now numeric numbers like this. Okay, unordered list means it will give like a bullet points. Okay, so some style it will give. So this is the order list. Unordered list you have to call the UL and inside you can pass a multiple LI. Same thing. Okay, so it will give like a styling thing. Okay, you want to specify it with the numeric number means directly call the OL LIJ. In case you want to make like a bullet style means you can call the UL and LI. Okay, UL is said to be an unordered list. Okay, seeing that we having a nested list also. Nested list means it's nothing but inside a list itself we are creating another list. Okay, so that is said to be a nested list. Here itself we can create nested list. We can take a students list here. Okay, so here I'm using a OL. Inside a OL, I'm specifying LI. So again, I'm creating a UL. This is a one list. You can see how it's coming. See, this is said to be a nested list. Okay. So here we are directly calling a OL and inside a OL we are just passing a three list there. And in the unordered list also we are using a UL and inside a UL we are passing a three list. Okay, but here see we are using both the unordered list and we are using a order list also. So inside one list we are calling an another list means it's said to be a nested list. Okay, same like a tab also. Okay, so for tab here you're creating an H1 tab. Okay, again inside an H1 tab, again you're creating another tab. Means the tab also is said to be a nested tab only. Okay, can able to understand?
So for the ordered list, what will happen if I want to print any Roman number? Is that possible or only 1, 2, 3 can print?
No, here we are having two options. The one is order list and we are having a unordered list.
Yeah, that I understood. But for ordered list, its number is giving 1, 2, 3, right? Instead of that, is it possible that in Roman letter? Is that possible or only 1, 2, 3 can do?
So I'll do 1, 2, 3 only. Here
Thank
we
you.
have in HTML we support only numeric number and we have the bullet points like a style wise. Okay, so we have two options only.
Okay.
So till now, you having any doubt?
In the order the list, we can use the uppercase or lowercase letters to order the elements. Can we use
Okay, so
the
in case
order the
this,
list?
so this list you are saying right here, we are specifying apple, mango,
Yes.
and banana, and you have to make in a like a short method, right?
So, ma'am, in the order the list, um, we, we are ordering the elements using the numbers. Can we use the alphabets to order the elements in the order the list? Which means uh, A, other than
Now the number you want
numbers,
to
can we?
specify with
Yes, ma'am.
here we have two options. Okay, the one is order list and unorder list. So you want to make it like a alphabetical sort wise means that and all we have to use some functionality here. Okay, so we have small JavaScript functions here. From the JavaScript, you can able to create the short method, and you want to make it in alphabetical order also, we can able to create here. But in HTML, we have two options. The one is order list and unorder list. Okay. Next. See? Okay. So in HTML table, you have to call the table tag here. Okay, so you have to call the opening table tag and you have to use the closing table tag here. Okay, inside, see in a table means definitely we are having the headings there. Okay, so headings and then only we are going to pass the data here. Okay, so the TR is said to be a table row and TH is said to be a table heading. Okay, and same thing here, TR is said to be a table row and TD is said to be a table date. Okay, so you can pass the multiple data here. Okay, so see, you can able to pass the multiple data here. Okay, so you have to call the table tag and inside the table tag, you have to pass the headings and inside the headings, you can pass the table data there. Okay, see here, in a CSS, we can able to make some styling things all. Okay, but here we are learning an HTML only. Okay, so in here itself, inside a parent table tag, just call the border and call the numbers here. Automatically, it will take the border style. Like this border, it will come. Okay, here also you can adjust with the width and height also. Wonder. See, yeah, I think we are opening this one. Now see, okay, you can adjust the width and height also. Here itself I'm calling up. Okay, so here you want to use some other image. Okay, so here we are using a student's name, mobile number, age, and roll numbers only. So here you want to specify the profile bitmaps. Again, create a heading. Okay, here user profile. Okay, see, separating the heading means automatically the head part will be created. Now here we have to specify the image here. Okay, so for that, here create a TD. Inside a TD, again call the img tag. Okay, and call the image here. Okay, so I think yes, this and height is not supported. So for that, inside a img tag itself, call the 50 and height as a 50. Now see, it will support. Okay, so here itself I want to specify any anchor link means how we can able to add the link here. So in this part, I want to add some other link here. Okay, after the profile, I want to create a link and here I want to paste some other link. So how we can able to add the link here?
TD link, open the A anchor tab and HRF.
First, we have to create a heading, right? So here we are creating a profile and here we are adding the profile page. Now I want to add another column, and inside a column I want to specify that it is a link. So how to add the heading first and then how to add the data here.
We need to add the heading using th tag. Say the using the th, we have to create the heading, and using the th tag, we need to create the heading link, and here we need to create the td tag. Inside the td tag, we need to use the anchor element. A tag,
Okay.
anchor href is equal, so we need to give the attribute, which means the link of the
Any link here.
Yeah.
Okay, same thing we have to add it for all the students. Okay, so HTML project, it will be relating to the table only. Okay, at the end of the HTML topics, okay, I will share some other screenshots to you. Okay, so you have to recreate the same slide. Okay, so that is your HTML project. Okay, if I click, it will redirect me to the home. Any doubt in this?
Hold on.
Forms and all we can see tomorrow. Okay, so today you have to do what are the things we have covered today. Okay, we have covered the internal and external link and how to use the image tab. Okay, and how to adjust with the width and height without supporting the CSS. Directly, we are calling a width and height inside an inline itself. Okay, and what is the list tab we have, and what is table, how to create a table. Okay, inside a table also, you can use a list tab also. List means we can use marks. Okay, so here I'm adding another column. Okay, so inside here, how to call the order list. Okay, order or unordered list. So you want to specify the two marks. So like English or Tamil or Maths or Social or Science or English. So like that we have to add a two mark list for the each student. How we can able to add here. So here we are adding a heading tag. Okay, and then we have to create a data with the order list. How we can able to create. In each student's mark list, I want to data by using a order list.
We need to create the heading using the th tag, and inside the td tag, we need to use the ol element, order the list tag, or the order list element uh, to add the data. Here we need to order the data.
Inside a OL, which one we have to call?
List item, LI.
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 LI, list item.
Check whether it's working. Yes, it's coming. Okay, but see the width is not supporting here. Okay, so for that, inside a parent tab, just increase the width. Sorry. Okay, so based on the table and based on all the topics, okay, tomorrow I will share some of the screenshots to you. Okay, so that is your HTML first project. Okay, so you have to do the HTML project and you have to do the two CSS projects and two JavaScript projects. Okay, so the one HTML project, I will share the screenshot to you. You have to recreate the same style. Okay, and CSS projects, the first CSS, without any frameworks, you're going to create any style. So that is on, and all you can able to create your own styles. Okay. And a second CSS project, you have to use any frameworks like a Bootstrap or Tailwind. Okay, or you can use both the frameworks also. So that is set to be a second CSS project. And your second CSS project, it has to come in a responsive thing. Okay, responsive means if I opening your web, you're creating a project, right? So if I open your project inside my mobile view also, your project it has to support. Okay, so that is your second CSS project. And JavaScript first project, I will tell. Okay, and the JavaScript large project will be a API integration. Okay, by using mini API, you have to create some like a list of products. Okay, so from the API one, you have to bind all the data. Okay, so totally you're going to do the JavaScript 2 projects and CSS 2 projects and HTML 1 project. So totally you're going to do the 5 projects. Okay, after complete the 5 projects only, you're going to attend the mock. Okay, and then only you can move on to the any frameworks. Okay, so tomorrow I will share some of the screenshots to you. So that is the Java HTML first project. Okay, so today learn what are the things we are learned now. Okay, we are seeing the basic thing only. How to create a table. So inside a table itself, how to use anchor link, image, and order list and order list. Then what? How to create an external link and internal link. Okay, so tomorrow we can see the forms and what are the topics we have in external. Till now, we are having any doubts?
No, ma'am.
What about others?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Any React student is there? You are all attending the front-end class, right?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
will that will
Yes,
cover
ma'am.
this React.js framework also, right? This course will cover that also, right? React.js.
No. This is for a front-end only. Okay, here you are not supposed to learn any React now. After complete the front-end course only, you are going to choose any other frameworks.
Then for the framework, there is a separate course is there. How is it? Because for me,
Yeah.
it was told framework will also cover.
Frameworks means you have to after completed all the projects, you have to attend the mock with me. After clear your mock, then you can move on to the frameworks. Okay, frameworks like the React and Angular, that is a separate class.
Okay.
Okay. So here you're going to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript only. So any React student is there?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So everyone is learning a front end only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 second wait, I will check your attendance. Okay, so daily task, what are the things I'm taking in during the class? You have to do the same code in your system. Okay, you have to share your screenshot. Okay, so with your name, you can share your screenshot.
Should we share it in Teams or in WhatsApp group?
In a WhatsApp group itself. You can share it in our group itself. So in case if you are facing any installation problem, then directly you can share a screenshot in our group itself. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Guys, please update your attendance. Still, who's not update your attendance? Okay. Okay, guys, then we can wind up. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.